threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. Two. Three. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. Two. Three. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. One. Two. One. Two. threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2, 2, 3. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime. 1, 2.
Hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I am Tatter. I'm here to solve mysteries, baby. How y'all doing? Good to see you. Good to be here. I'm excited for more mystery solving fun. I have my final pair of glasses that I own. It's just like a tortoise brown, standard kind of design, but I went with the brown shirt I'm wearing. There we go. You're just here for Poochie? I think we all are. Ratter and a Hatter. Woo! How y'all doing? New Poochie, who dis? Am I the new Poochie? Okay. No! Psst. Okay. I think we're just about ready to begin playing. Controller fell and decided we're playing. Just about ready to begin. What do y'all think? Gumshoe Gab. How is Gumshoe Gab? Just makes me think of Detective Gumshoe in Phoenix Wright, which is not this game. Back up. Interesting. Okay. Let us continue. Let me know how the audio sounds. Of course, if the game sounds too loud or something, let me know. Like I said before, my audio stays fairly constant between games, so if I sound too quiet, it's probably because the game is too loud, not because I'm too quiet. So let me know if that occurs, seeing as this game is fairly loud compared to some others we play. By the way,
Welcome.
hi Chill.
Hi, doggy.
Hi Space.
Hey!
And Toko. But also, Toko gets an additional. And I also just noticed we have Jacob Horse just like creeping in the corner over here. I love it. Alright, let's do some detectiving. Why don't we? Is there anything else for us to look at around here? Don't think so.
It's completely, perfectly soggy!
Apparently she's happy about sogginess. Where's that glowy? Where's that glowy? Give me the glowy! Oh. This fence is completely rusted. There's a lock on it, and it doesn't seem like there's a way through.
Say,
Why not just go grind? Kick it down! I definitely can't do that. Hey, kid.
Please.
Girls like to be wet. Oh, Lord. Fur, what's up?
Welcome.
Please help my dad.
Right. I'll have to check on the crime scene to prove his innocence. Wait someplace safe. Words!
Okay, please be careful, mister.
Alright, I guess we're going inside. Hey, yo, it's Fayo! Oh. Okay. Quite the set of stairs. We're heading on up.
Come on, let's go! Go, go, go!
I'm trying, it won't let me go any faster. As fast as I can move. At least right now.
Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
Wow. Seriously?
You can do it, master!
How's the egg baby? Okay. What was the point of that? Okay.
I see a suspicious door!
Suspicious door and suspicious later.
The storage room is on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, right? I don't think it's that way.
So, I want to go up there. I want to go up the ladder. Aww.
The crime happened
Good
in the
napping
storage
right now.
room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower. So it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Hurry
That means
up.
you shouldn't care about him ever again.
That doesn't mean I want to see any more. To be honest, until I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me. I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago.
The case? You've known about the case for all of
The
5
moment
minutes.
I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant.
That is a lot of nails. Oh boy! Hey, they did the magenta blood again. Nice.
What is this?
I like it.
Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together. As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Shinigami,
Desensitize,
you don't feel anything after seeing
desensitize
this
yourself
body?
to death.
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
Honestly, you kind of do have to treat it like that, I'm sure. And that's your day-to-day job, is trying to
Fine.
solve
You're
murders.
right. I should hurry before the peacekeepers return.
That's what she's been saying.
Now let's start the investigation. Oh, also, any clues you find during your search will be recorded by yours truly.
Noise.
It will all materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
I
Woohoo!
don't want to go back there anymore. Someone will die once the mystery is solved.
That is kind of unfortunate.
You are so nice. naive, having sympathy for the criminal you're catching.
I don't want to murder
Place
anybody.
is suspicious.
Inspect an investigation marker to gather the information to solve the case. New solution keys can be acquired by advancing the investigation.
Woo! Time to investigate.
There are dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight. All the dolls here look antique. They're looking at me as if they're full of hate.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand. Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the nailman.
All you
Probably.
need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nail Man, who will
I gotta
kill
check
that
if this
person
lady's
for
name
you.
is on the
Or so the legend goes.
back of the.
Whoever is killed by the Nail Man is pinned by countless nails.
But why would the culprit go
wouldn't
through
say this
so
is
much trouble to
countless.
imitate an urban legend?
Or maybe it's the real Nail Man.
No.
Now I'm scared. I told you I'm not good with occult and horror stuff.
Okay, God of Death. Why is her blood pink? That is not the color of blood. So in Danganronpa, they made the blood this magenta pink color.
Yep, it's a corpse.
I think I heard because it would be far too gruesome if it was actually red or something,
This
so
part
they were told to
seems
change it.
important.
Either way, it just kind of makes it a little less dark and dreary. I don't know. I like that they continued it. Part of the age rating, maybe. Shinto ritual, perfectly normal. Oh, she just poo-hoo-hooed! She just poo-hoo-hooed! That's what Monokuma does. Sorry, just got sucked into an AI wormhole of Planet Mountain Dew on the channel Dank Chungus. Holy moly. That does sound like nightmare fuel.
So this is the only window. They've installed shutters instead of glass. The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on. The window's big enough for someone to fit through.
Note, the door was locked from the inside at the scene of the crime. The only window was shuttered and also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the
According to
nailman's
the
modus
peacekeeper
operandi.
report, the shutters were already closed at the time of discovery. So they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening them?
It won't open. It's locked. Were the shutters locked when the body was discovered?
How do we open them? Maybe there's a secret password or something.
No, I don't think it's a password. Hey, there's a latch on the left side. I think I can move it.
Hey! Nice.
All right, it opened. The latch was pretty light. It can be easily adjusted. It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here. Even if
No,
you
they'll
try
get
climbing
hoy.
down, there's nothing to hold on to out there. You can see the big clock above, but there's nothing really suspicious here. It'd be difficult for the culprit to get in and out from here.
What about that ladder?
What's that sound?
Did it auto-lock?
Oh, it's locked again.
Interesting. It auto-lock.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutters? You want to be friends with them?
That might be something to keep in mind.
No, that's not it. Now it won't go down.
Uh-oh. You fucked it up? Oh, there you go. Okay.
I get it. This shutter stops once it goes all the way up. But when set halfway, it's designed to fall down with its own weight.
That's gonna
And if it
become
goes
a
all the way
clue.
down, it automatically locks.
I don't get it, but you're really fixated on these shutters.
It's gonna be a clue.
I'll make them a solution key for you, just in case you open a shutter shop one of these days.
New key. Just looks like she was
There's
killed with
something
nails
under
dipped
the
in paint.
window.
What's that? Did you find
2
something
dolls.
interesting?
The bottom of the window is wet.
It's all wet. I have a
Maybe
feeling
some
this
rain
window
got
was
in when
open.
you opened the window
and the
earlier.
rain got inside.
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains. This didn't get wet just now.
Then maybe it's the tears from the nailed dolls. No more horror stuff!
More dolls? Here too? These two are lined up and nailed together. Huh? What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll. On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail. What could it mean?
I think they had a ladder or something attached to the
This
nails.
is suspicious. You should remember this.
Yeah, the magenta blood is just like a stylistic thing. Makes it a little less gruesome. And it's something that they did in Danganronpa that they're carrying over, that those who are fans of Danganronpa are definitely going to notice and appreciate.
What's up?
You know,
I thought there might be a clue related to the case.
It's covered in dust and there's no evidence it was moved. It's probably not relevant, right?
Oh, we're doing the... Alright, let's look somewhere else. I liked that illustration where she was doing this thing.
There are other places to check
Yeah,
out,
that's
you
cute.
know.
Let's check out the door.
this is the only door in the room. The lock is broken. They say the door was locked from the inside when the body was discovered. That must mean the peacekeepers broke the lock to get inside. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of it being tampered with. There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but it's filled up and rusted.
Filled up.
This didn't happen recently. It may have been like this way before the incident.
Hey, why is the keyhole plugged?
Yeah, that's my question.
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the room needed both locks.
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open it with a duplicate key or anything.
There's no gap when the door is closed. It'd be hard to tamper with it. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside.
Or to break it open. Alright. We know that you cannot use a key to get in. Okay. I already looked at that doll. I guess it's time to look at the body finally.
I guess I'll have to search the body, huh?
Yep.
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't ya?
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the victim. This is definitely a real corpse and not a doll. I don't know who this woman is. The Peacekeeper report didn't include any details. But no matter who she is, she didn't deserve this.
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry,
Looked like she had
hurry!
some like rope marks on her neck.
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails pinning her to the floor. What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
Yeah. Rope marks.
Looks
Looks like she was
a
scratching
rope
at him.
burn. The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled.
Haha! I
A
am
victim
intelligent.
usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope.
Don't you?
It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims. Seen it a bunch of
So-
times.
She may have already been.
So she was killed by strangulation?
Yeah, she may have already been dead,
The Peacekeeper
or
report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
at the very least, knocked unconscious.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out.
If she were already
They
dead,
didn't
there wouldn't be this
investigate
much
at
blood, I
all.
don't think,
They
though.
got the chance to see a corpse up close, and they blew it.
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge. That should be enough.
And that's a wrap.
Nailed it! What if she just really liked those 90s choker necklaces? Didn't seem like she liked it by the way she was scratching at it. She definitely wasn't conscious while being literally nailed to the floor. No one is just gonna lie there and take that. Right, she had at the very least had to be unconscious. Her leg looks very broken too, which seems like would not be part of the nailing process.
An investigation can be ended once you're finished examining everything.
Examining! I found a typo. Do you see the typo? I found a typo. It says examining instead of examining.
Feel free to stop whenever.
What else is there to check?
There was the gate to the back.
That should do it for the investigation for now.
Yeah, I get it. Without a doubt, this murder crime scene is... locked room mystery! It's an impossible crime!
No, they definitely used the window.
The door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked. Woohoo! It's a locked room mystery! So cute!
It's not. It's a lie.
What
Oh,
are
don't
you
get all sentimental
doing?
now.
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
Anyway, let's leave before the Peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right.
Time to go. Alright,
Speaking
now
of
can we
which,
look? I
what's
guess we
this
can look
ladder
at the
over
ladder
here?
now. It just
Should
didn't want me to
we
look at it
take a look?
then. Yeah, let's look.
There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about it.
I think that kid said his dad was here to fix the clock.
Oh, so that's the clock. Was he about to head back home after fixing it? Or maybe he was just about to start fixing it.
Important?
Probably doesn't matter either way.
Sturdy?
Nothing matters to me besides the locked room mystery.
Well, I'll think about it later. Let's leave this place for now.
I want to look up there. Ooh, ladder. Ooh, ladder. I'm sad that the tier list thing didn't have ladders. That would have been silly and fun. I like that ladder. That's a nice ladder.
Oh, it's you.
Over here!
Huh? What's the matter?
What's up? Find a body or something? Over here!
What the hell, kid?
How far does this go?
Oh.
Over here!
Could you explain something
Are you
instead of
keeping
just
up,
continually
Master?
saying over here over and over?
While you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building. And I found these.
Footprints?
Maybe these belong to the culprit.
What? The culprit?
I'm not sure. Let's check. There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall. But it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers. They
Not
could
sneakers,
be
huh?
loafers,
Loafers!
but the footprints seem strange.
Oh? What's strange about them?
Look, the footprints are facing the wall.
Yeah,
This looks
'cause they
like
went
whoever
down a
made
ladder.
them was walking toward the wall.
like a rope ladder.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with wall-facing man now?
You mean a ghost like you?
First the nail man, and now this! It's a phantom party!
Woo! Party time.
And they end right under that window.
Of course they do.
Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
Oh, it has a lot to do with the murder.
What do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Yes, they are.
Well,
Tell him yes!
to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this. At the very
Coward.
least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey, what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Boots?
Huh? His shoes? He
Boots?
usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
I just said they can't be sneakers!
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I
This
can't
cute
rule
little
him out
winky
yet.
face. What is going on?
Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
In that case, I'll remember it for you.
Hell yeah.
So, do you think you can find the real culprit?
Yes!
Yeah, I think. Maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry. I'll find a way.
Thank you.
Dawn.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father.
Yeah!
Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
Why is he staying so long?
That's his job.
His job is to repair
I don't
clocks?
think his job is overnight
He doesn't
usually.
just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks, too.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Of course they did. We saw this already happen
Does
when I
your
got
dad
here.
also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it.
Oh,
The clock wasn't
being
keeping
set up?
time, so he was called to repair it.
it's a lie.
My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but He always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
Interesting.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights. Oh, he's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
But looking outside, he wouldn't have opened the window.
Fear of heights.
He never would have opened
He's
that
afraid
window.
of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master, you're improving so much thanks to my training.
You're just floating over there. You're not doing
Getting
anything.
better at pretending to think.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here.
Okay. Fear of heights will be important. I'm sure.
I hear noise
Uh-oh.
outside.
I hear talking.
I want to find the
Maybe
glowy
those
thing on the other
guys
side.
woke up.
Let's take a look.
If all the peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
Hey, memory sword. I got the glowy thing, y'all. You proud of me? Rested from this side too.
Say,
Yeah, it's the same dialogue. Okay, let's see what's going on out front. They did not wake up. Who dis? Who dis? Did that say PI on the back? Look like a wolf. Who this?
Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
I like him. I like him a lot. Guys. I like him.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
That did not work.
Hurry and wake up.
Huh?
Everyone, listen
Ah!
closely.
Nice.
It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some
Eliminated?
outsiders have recently arrived. Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. They may still be nearby. Capture anyone that even appears suspicious.
Uh-oh. I think that's gonna be us.
Oh, and did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with
Got a
that.
megaphone.
The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy. To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested.
He's innocent!
We should even consider a public execution.
What? You haven't even actually proven he was guilty.
An execution? What do we do? At this rate, my dad.
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Oh no.
Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit.
Yeah.
I can do it. Leave it to me.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
I know a secret way out. You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma District.
Woo!
You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Why with you?
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
I'll
Yeah,
do my
just you
best.
wait. I'll bring some good news soon.
Here we go. Was what in the game or on our soundboard? I have not touched a sound effect, so if you heard a sound effect, it was in game. Chill, what JRPG battle intro sound is that? Which one? So Ratter has 3 types: ladders, bad boys, and men who read books inside of chimneys. Can't compete with chimney readers. In-game, increasing pitch. I keep expecting a following battle beat with steady 6 by 8th notes? 6 times 8th notes? 2 slightly lower pitch 8th notes, then repeats. We're in a tense moment!
Who knew some brat would save ya?
It's a tense time. People out to get us! I'll get round back there. Wait, what is this? Oh, I think that's the kid. I already talked to him as much as I can. Maybe like the sting that plays just before a fight starts in Final Fantasy IV or something. Whee! You'll never catch me! I'm certainly not suspicious. Huzzah! Alright, we found a new boyfie. I've already had like 3 in this game. Well, one of them I've kind of rescinded my offer. The chief. Now it's all about Chimney Boy and the bad
You want to
boy.
be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow! Get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? We can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues. If you
We
jump
got more
into the
investigating to
labyrinth
do.
now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
Oogie.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Well, we're gonna.
Then how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
You're gonna rely on that one, huh?
That
Always
one?
depending on someone else.
Oh, is it what's her face?
What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Golden Patty. Golden
You
Path?
let them take the
Might be
lead.
Golden
You're
Path.
gonna be out 5 million yen, right? Do you
I
have
got that
that
money.
kind of money, Master?
Nope.
Or are you gonna go into debt?
Lara,
Alright, you money
Please.
grubbin'
help me!
bitch.
If Master is bound to
Asking
show
for that
respect,
much money
I
from a
guess I'd
fucking
better do the
child?
same. Please, for both our sakes!
She totally blobfished.
You're
Hey,
30
what's up,
minutes
player?
later than expected.
Hello there.
So, do you have the cash?
No.
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Not with the way we
Very
keep
well.
doing pro bono work.
I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
Ah!
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Holy shit.
Oh, come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
I won't force your hand.
Shinigami serving up
Whatever
some
you
puns.
decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to
Apparently
pay for
on
that
my
too?
dime. It's on my dime as well.
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
Why are you charging a fellow
All right,
detective?
I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 Shin. Got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice.
How did
I have
she
no
already
obligation to
get
help others,
500,000
but I work
in 30
sincerely
minutes?
according
That's
to the payment I
ridiculous.
receive. That is my pride as a detective.
Leave it.
I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You
Sorry,
must
Dennis
be the
is
one to
sniffing
complete
at my
the boy's
snack.
assignment.
And him's at a perfect height to sniffins. No. There he goes, back upstairs. Okay, let me see what people were saying here. It's deal. You made a wise choice. No obligation to help others. I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride as a detective. I will be your eyes and limbs and help solve this crime with everything I have. Know this, you must be the one to complete the boy's assignment. Okay.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support.
Then why are you
You
charging
may
me
be a
5.5
trainee,
million
but you are still a
dollary
detective.
dues?
Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
All right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money either. Talk about a triple threat!
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
Of course.
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him.
But he's not.
But I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold. All people lie.
Just because you
All
jaded.
people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
She is being
Yep,
a bitch.
a detective must doubt everything.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDOs.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes.
Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Alara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
We
A
barely
naive
started.
guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right
I
word.
think you mean sexy.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering... Is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Come on. Why does it matter?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
Good.
You finished
shouldn't
investigating
care.
the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating
That would be
each
good.
one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Yeah. See if they're actually connected or if
but
it's
we don't know where the other crimes took
mimic.
place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Gima district.
Huh? When did you find that out?
leave her be.
You
Leave
think
it.
I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible. But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research.
This is true. We
Let's
need to know
visit
more
the
about what
legend's
they're
main
trying to say
stage.
this guy did.
The
Main stage. The forest?
Oh, you mean the church?
I have yet to
Forest
pinpoint the
behind
church's
the church.
location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone.
And you were the last
Hold
one.
on, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
Take me to church. I has a friend. I has a friend. Snarping your knife. I think we did do these last time.
Hey! You get your nose out of there. Come on. Come on.
He's like, but there's food down here. Okay. Waiting for your meds to kick in. Hope they kick in soon for you, Claire. Chief Church. What you got? It's like a lettuce wrap sandwich thingamajig. They're pretty good.
You better hurry!
I'm trying. I'm trying to hurry. Oh, yeah. Hey, look, it's my boyfie.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The chief called for
Come
us.
on.
Halara.
Most places nowadays let you clock in remotely, you know?
I see.
If that's a formal request, then I'll accept. But it'll cost you. Really? I guess I'll go myself then. There's a book I want to read. I'll get moving after that. He doesn't seem very eager to go. I love him.
Well,
Oh, I see you met Halara. Well then, I'll hurry up and finish my meal.
Please stop by the agency when you're
Yes.
finished.
Certainly.
It's okay, Trinket. You're safe up here with me. She growling at Dennis because he's in her vicinity.
Nice.
Get your nose away from my food.
Oh, you met up with Halara. Good to hear.
At the agency. Chief Yaku is...
I got it already. I'll head over soon, so chill out.
He doesn't seem very ready to go. Fine. You jerkin' workins? More man delicious. What are you eating? Meat buns, man. Meat buns! Are you new to Kanai Ward or something? You say Kanai Ward, most people hear meat buns. But of all the districts in Kanai Ward, Kamasaki's meat buns are easily the juiciest and the best.
I see.
Wow, so they're really delicious, huh? Don't look at me with those hungry eyes. These buns aren't for sharing. Abandoned building rooftop. What's that? Oh. It's where we met with the chief that first time. Alright, how do I get to where I need to go? Lettuce wrap sandwich. Yeah. Shien. Ooh. Oh yeah. I kind of very briefly ran around here before, but I want to see if there's actually anything here. It doesn't let me go outside of the crosswalks. I do not have free reign. Oh! A container! Looks like Amaterasu containers. They must have been brought in from outside Kanai Ward.
They're filled with corpses.
What?
At least I hope so.
Don't say that. Hello. This is Kanai Station, but trains really don't come that often. It's like this all the time. Hardly anyone comes through here, so it's real quiet.
Since Kanai Ward's been isolated, no one's coming or going. Except for you, Master.
I never imagined it would be like this. That goes back into the train station, huh? Dennis, out! Go. Chink it. Okay. I was trying to make it comfy for you. I was trying to make it comfy for you, little girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. She's giving up. Okay, I'm not seeing anything worth checking out over here, at least not at the moment. Maybe later.
Hey, Mama, buy me an Emma pal.
Okay, we did this already. Alright, playing with the other toys, blah blah blah. Okay. Wait, is the pink arrow how I get where I need to be? No, we had to go like underground, right? We need to go down, underground. Here it is. Haha!
Master, you gotta hurry!
I'm trying! Ah! I'm hurrying!
It's the Peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
No. Unfortunately, this does not seem to be one that I can really eat while streaming, which sucks. Okay.
Huh? Oh, right. Chief! And that Peacekeeper from the clock tower.
What them flowers?
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking Peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
I didn't do that!
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh wait, no, I don't know anything.
The sigh.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Sure.
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours.
Sounds about right.
When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that... it makes me want to sink a ship.
No! No, our sub!
I don't follow.
Our submarine!
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer. If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Fine, I get it, but... Can't you give me more time?
That is a no.
He's gone.
Chief Yako, are you alright?
Oh, Yuma. And Halara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You couldn't at least help me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
The doy.
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said.
The guy is getting
We
framed.
are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam?
No.
Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out. Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Halara?
There's only one
Investigate, of
person who'll be
course.
taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman.
He's gonna die.
You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned.
Not
With
the way
enough
I do it.
evidence,
They
They will
just
have
die.
no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
And also the culprit's just
3
gonna
hours
die.
is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map. It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're off.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case.
We're gonna do it.
Seriously,
Ow.
I'm counting on you. There's
No.
still so much I need to do.
Keeps trying to get my food. Heavy rain. Jason! Press X to Jason. Could there be anything more annoying than someone who talks to you through a megaphone when you're standing right in front of them? Right? I don't understand this whole gimmick. It's ridiculous and funny. 2 people on either side of you talking into megaphones at you? Yeah, that would be more annoying. Double up the
You can
megaphone.
get to the church from
double up
Kamasaki
the
district.
annoying.
Time is short.
Let's hurry!
case.
I think I already did this. Huh? Yep, I did. Okay. Back up. We are on the
You
correct.
sure you want to take a detour? Don't you want to save Fuzzhead? Come on, over here!
Ah! This way? There she is.
Let's hurry to the church!
He's just glaring at us. Let's not talk to this guy.
Right. Go away. I think Dennis would like to go outside. What do y'all think? I know this is not the way to get there, but I'm curious. If there's anything worth looking at. I think I may have already been through this area before. Okay, let's go back up. Well, ow, well. Toko, did you see the Barbie movie? I don't know where she went. I did the Barbenheimer marathon on Saturday. Thoroughly enjoyed my time. It was great.
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe!
You're a ghost.
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen. There is no God to save you.
Wow.
The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
Forget it.
Apparently the
For
only
now,
thing they
let's
care
talk
about
to
in
the
life is
people around
money.
the church.
Will they even
Just said.
listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior
glasses are
isn't
pretty
beyond
good.
the rain clouds.
Honestly, I like the whole outfit. I would wear this outfit. I like the high-low look. Ooh. Ah. Oh.
What is it
I'm confused.
you wanted to speak about?
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, I don't
It's a
know.
lie.
I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone?
Yeah, I
Our
was gonna
time is
say, we
short.
are standing around
Why
doing
do you
nothing
think
for
we've
way
gathered
too
them
long.
here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Time for an investigation!
Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
You'll speak to them all eventually anyway. Just talk to them one by one.
Banjo and Dennis are having fun outside without Trinket, and now she's upset and jealous. She's like staring at the door and like doing the head tilt.
I'm sure.
This fox must be the church's symbol.
Come on.
An otherwise fine atmosphere spoiled by a lame-ass fox. A gargoyle would really tie the place together.
Glowy! Glowy, 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 glowy. Emerald. That's my birthstone.
I'm sure.
It's the same as the last one. Any glowies over here? There's a gate. Meow. You seemed most willing. I'll talk to you first.
Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
I don't, though.
Huh?
Is the thing.
No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the Nailman and you don't know who I am?
What's that supposed to mean?
Are you Nailman
This must
fanatic
be
of
the
some
clergy
sort?
member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right! I was the first on the scene!
Right, it was on the report.
Seems
I'm
sus.
impressed Halara was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know? I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
I think he's a little too obsessed.
So, you know a lot about the Nailman.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
He was! You are correct!
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
It's him.
The real Nailman, obviously.
No, it's you.
Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists. The
I think it's this
Nailman
guy.
is summoned through ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof.
Yeah.
In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nailman. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I don't
So
think it's a
close at
guess.
the clock tower, too. I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I had acted sooner. I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
Guess he just wants to meet the Nailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders.
Seems like it.
So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
This guy's sus. She hot.
You are...
Why is your arm
What are you,
bandaged?
blind? I'm a nun, obviously. You got
Why-
some nerve.
why is your arm in a
calling
sling
me here out of
and
nowhere.
casted?
Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
All right.
She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
Okay.
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
The way she points with the pinky.
I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick. Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest.
Isn't
late
that
at
guy
night.
in the background?
Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally metal.
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get
Good
hurt?
question.
Hey, don't stare. It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
Also sus.
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Is
don't
that
know.
your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You want to die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so she's a righty.
I see.
So if something comes in about the which hand they used, that might be worth knowing. How about you, sir?
Are you
How
the
come
priest of
everyone
this
is
church?
like they got their
That's right.
steez
My family
on
has
point
served this
in
church
this
for
place.
many generations. Though I only became a
The
man of
style,
the cloth
man.
in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus,
Oh,
my
they all died.
existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered. That is my mission, as the divine has
None of your
guided me to
business.
do.
Nice one, chill.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know
He
about
also
the
has the
mailman?
exact same little
Of course.
shawl. as
I
do.
have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the nailed man.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the nail man for salvation.
That seems
Hey,
weird.
that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel.
The symbols are on top of his
I want
nipples.
to
You're
tie you
correct.
up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
And quit being weird.
Isn't it basically already like that?
For real though, why is everyone so fucking stylish? Except for this guy. Fucking teeths.
And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything
So
about
you're gonna
the
know more
mailman?
about what's going on back there.
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night.
What if it's
When
him?
morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
That makes
His
sense
bowl
with the
cut
body
is
like
something
that.
else.
I understand.
Oh my god,
Thank
she's
you very
fat shaming
much.
again? What the hell is happening?
I've
This
talked
game
to
is
everyone.
bad about that.
Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Okay.
Does that mean I should gather more information?
Yes.
What else should I ask about?
Okay, past mailman murders. We do need to know more about that. The dolls, anything strange about the suspect. I'm definitely going to ask about the past mailman murders because I do not have enough context at the moment. He did it. Just look at that simpleton haircut. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be surprised if the girl did it. Although her injury could possibly have happened during the events. Although, I don't know. I don't know. I'm more suspicious of Mr. Priestman and Servant Boy than the other two at the moment. If we're just down to these two. It was Poochie! It's always Poochie! Japan be like, LOL, girl is fat. Let's make sure the player's aware of it at all times! Right? They're like, use the stairs! It'll prevent you from getting fat! She's like, looking at this guy's physique, no wonder he gets tired running after the people. Fuck off, Shinigami. Alright, we're gonna ask about the past Nailman murders. Regardless of whether he did it or not, the last thing I would want in this situation is to be seen as the guy who knows everything about this urban legend, right down to where his voodoo dolls are. Yeah, it definitely seems suspicious. Not too much. If nuns were the chic, I'd never miss church service. Okay, we're gonna ask about the Nailman murders.
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Of course he does. Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
Huh?
Suspicious!
Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim. But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious?
It is
don't
suspicious.
you? I
Although it
suppose you
seems
would.
too simple, too easy.
The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were
You
locked.
easily could have slipped out the back and then came around front like,
Master, why don't you
I found
explain more
another
details about
doll,
past
they're in
cases for now?"
there. Not that hard. I
Can
don't
you
feel
tell
like
me more
that's a
about each
good
case?
alibi.
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower.
Hmm?
The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him.
What is that, your personal,
it
what
happened.
personal interest is
I
that?
came across another murder while investigating a name tag I'd found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the
Too into this.
Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, and also the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's
Fucking
study.
slide? What is that?
The
On the
crime
top
scene
left.
again took place in a locked room
What
with
is
a corpse
happening?
and doll covered in nails inside.
It's going all over the place.
Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district.
Yeah, we saw that closed down.
It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room.
You keep saying a doll.
And today,
there were a lot
the
of
fourth
dolls
locked room mystery happened at the clock tower.
in the clock tower.
That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Revenge.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's ask about the dolls. He kept saying a doll. A doll. There were a lot of dolls in the clock tower. Not a doll.
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something?
Yes.
Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
Okay. Anything strange has happened around the church?
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a vague question.
Oh,
Shut up, Shinigami.
Now that you mention it.
See?
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
Burning?
What do you mean by strange?
Like, I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
The rope!
Around
her throat!
Can you try drawing what it looked like? It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
No, it's the little ladder.
It's like a centipede.
It's
with
the rope
legs
ladder
missing from
when
one
they went out the
side.
window.
Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out.
Can I
But
have
I
it?
was too late. It was completely incinerated. I
Gimme,
asked
gimme, gimme,
around
gimme,
to
gimme.
see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
Priest is becoming more and more sus.
No one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case,
I think it's
but
the priest.
something's fishy.
Priest. That's the rope ladder they used to get down. And then the 8th time I met the Poochness monster. Poochie don't want no dollar, she want tree fitty. I love how anime chicks just randomly have 2 sets of ears and is just like, yeah, that's normal human biology. I see no problem with the setup. Got 2 sets of ears, nothing strange about that.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colin?
Do we even know him?
To fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
He's not. You framed him.
Well,
the priest did it.
It hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, I see. But if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nailman was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nailman acts as their agent, then they are also the Nailman. In a way. That's how I see it. What do you think?
It's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
I think the
Looks
priest
like time is almost up. Let's get going.
We spent 3 hours here?
Was that okay?
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation. You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
The priest did it. The priest. It was the priest.
You need to remember every face, so you can spot them, even if they flee through a crowd.
It's the priest.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
So the first one was the secret club.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry.
The owner.
I won't allow time to be wasted.
The height difference is hilarious. Honestly though, like, look at this outfit. That high-lowness with like the shorts and the boots. I would wear the absolute shit out of this outfit. If they consider this to be non-binary outfit, then sure, fine, I love it. I would wear the absolute shit out of this outfit. Apparently you only get to be female if you're like va-va-voomness or dumb as hell.
This tree is big and majestic and all, but
that's true.
There's something strange about it.
I think it's because of how twisted and distorted it is. I don't think it'll let me go inside, probably. You did it, didn't you?
Impossible!
To think that Jaya Kolan was the nail man.
No.
The culprit's identity hasn't been confirmed
May
yet.
God be with you.
He is not to blame. He was merely carrying out the will of the people. I don't think he's really listening. He did it. It's the priest. Or at the very least, he was thoroughly involved. Yeah, my stupid little bucket hat. I'm adorable, leave me alone. It is stupid. There is no possible way he could act more suspicious. Right? Kid getting escorted by his reluctant mother. I think we are the only culture in human history that actually gives a damn what specific gender traits are assigned to what specific fashion sense. Yeah, and as we saw,
Halara?
our
I've been
obsession with
thinking.
our obsession with color being a certain gender didn't start until like the early to mid 1900s. It's weird. It's weird.
The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
Yeah! That's what I was
You think
thinking.
it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
Why?
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for? Now,
alright.
Let's be swift.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the secret club? I smell a mystery. I'm all hyped up.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault.
Better for us. Ooh, karate chop! Nice.
It's open. Let's go inside.
Look at the way people dressed in history. They didn't care about looking masculine or feminine. They just trying to be fancy AF. Yeah, it's true. Just look at the powdered wig, British fashion, lipstick and all. And the tights. And the ruffles. Okay, we have some gambling. Nothing else we can look at apparently. We just gotta talk to Halara. They got like legit nailed up. They weren't just on the floor, they were on the wall.
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery! Locked room mystery!
But there's
so
not much more
excited.
to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry.
We need to go look at the
The
wall.
conditions have all been met.
Conditions.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past.
Wow!
However, it can only be used at murder scenes. To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered. Another way to
Okay.
describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
No, it is not.
That's
That was
amazing!
worse.
It's like the perfect forte for a detective!
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the
could
witness does not
see
affect
some
my
manipulated
post-cognition.
shit.
What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's
Okay.
no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's do that.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence.
Truly, very
It's
convenient.
similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry! Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Of course not. Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives used their powers?
My power is being
This
able to tell when
sensation.
others use their
I
power.
felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's
What?
it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
What?
Coalescence?
Why is he so excited?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you
I
only get
piggyback.
the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait. Then that means I
Wait,
can
Banjo.
also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's
Hell yeah.
amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate. You must kiss someone to share their ability.
She lying
What?
out her ass.
Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied.
Yeah, I could tell.
Look at you blush. Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a
Who the hell gives a shit? Halara's cool.
Quit messing around and tell me
Aside
how
from
it
the
works.
money grubbing.
You need permission from the person
That
sharing
outfit is
the ability
great.
first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active. That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
Alright, we ready to hold hands? Hey, Holmes Bendo is here.
Hello, Dor.
Hi. Of course, they try to make modern tights a separate thing from underwear, but it's basically all the same. No pooching sightings yet. No poochie sightings yet. Bring her back to me. Of course, modern men's underwear has that ridiculous flap when literally no man has ever used. Flap? No. Ball pocket? Yes. We've been overlooked for too long in the underwear development sector. Okay, let's hold hands with Halara. Check out the scene of the crime when it was first discovered.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yep.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
It's not sexual,
it's
you
not like
dingus.
that. I despise you.
What? Why?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
What?
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally. I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
Just imagine me
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then
Dude trying to
why
get
did
his
you
Mac
choose to
on.
help me with the investigation?
Starting to like her
As I
again.
told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Hold my hand, bitch.
Then please, hold my
She a
hand.
Mac mommy?
It's necessary for the investigation.
It is necessary.
You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
We're holding hands. Ooh. Wow. Here we go. The stuff was in different places. The stuff was knocked over.
I can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Can you really see it?
Yeah.
So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte.
Your reroll is great.
Well,
Faye.
this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you. But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well.
You'll get over it.
Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene. But unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Okay. Let's examine the door.
What does that mean?
When the body was discovered, this door was locked from the inside. There's no other way into or out of the room.
In other words, it's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery. Things are heating up.
That's...
Chairs are lined up neatly. Did someone rearrange the chairs after the incident?
Well,
either the peacekeepers did so or the staff here did. Either way, it's not something to worry about. True. I'll check someplace else. That it? Okay. That was it. Let's examine around the counter. Okay, let's check out this glass. There's glass on the counter. It has a thin layer of dust, so it could have been there since the incident. A key was in the glass at the time the body was discovered. If you want to investigate, we should use post-cognition. Right, got it. Let's check out the slot machine. There's a slot machine here. It's been untouched for a while, so it's covered in dust. As far as I can tell, there are no traces that could be related to the crime.
well,
If you're curious about the scene at the time of the discovery of the corpse, use post-cognition. Right, I'll give it a try. Oh, I can do that from here! Okay, let's ZR that one. Touch your hands, touch your hands. Wow.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
What room?
seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing here of interest.
Yeah.
Okay, so the slot machine is not interesting at the moment. Okay. I wonder if there was something in post-cognition that I didn't check out here.
That's...
The chair is knocked over. Ryder doesn't have enough hatred for humanity to do Lara's voice right. I'll take it. I'm down for that. I'm not ashamed. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and the culprit? I don't know about that. The culprit could have knocked it over on purpose to throw off the investigation. There's not much we can get from it other than the fact it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere. Right.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
Okay. There's a roulette table. Probably hasn't been used since the incident, as it's covered in dust. There don't appear to be any clues on top of the roulette table. There's nothing underneath either. We should check someplace else. Right, let's do that. Let's check someplace else like the past! Well, okay, let's check this doll! There's a doll nailed to the roulette table too.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right in the middle of the roulette wheel. The doll itself seems to be the same as the others. There doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy. I am pretty much empty. Tanku. That is in and of itself sufficient knowledge. Let's check someplace else. She don't want me looking at this table. So I'm gonna look at this table. Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related to the case. Yeah, let's check another place. Quit telling me to look elsewhere. I want to look at the table. Look, there's chips on the floor. Damn it. Fine. Let's check elsewhere.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new!
Hey, don't look at that table.
I have to say, post-cognition is amazing.
Thanks, babes.
You can see the exact crime scene the moment the body was first discovered. Were you born with this power?
My forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique heightened through training.
So you weren't able to use it in the beginning?
I could, but initially, it was just ordinary psychometry. Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback. After a while, touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind. I only learned it was a form of psychometry after growing older. In the WDO, simply having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied. I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training, I gained this ability in 3 days.
What?
3 days?
As I told you earlier, this
That was very
ability
quick.
can only see when a corpse is first discovered. It can't be used from the culprit or victim's viewpoint. It is only when a third party first witnesses a crime scene. There are conditions for my post-cognition to activate. First, I must be standing at the crime scene. This condition is absolutely required. I must also know the victim's name and face. That's why prior research is crucial. Lastly, post-cognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around the body. At this time, I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
Good to know.
No, my ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help.
I shall.
Of course, I don't work for cheap.
We know.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
I'm never gonna be able to pay you. There's no way. Oh. It really wants me to look at the vent. Okay. There's a vent here. The four corners of the cover are screwed down, so I don't think it'll open. I doubt the cover can be opened when it's like this.
But
it's too early to conclude there's no useful information. Compare it with what was seen in post-cognition. Right, I'll give it a try. Let's go! Wah!
Body.
He looks
I see a
ridiculous.
body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet.
Abnormal decorations?
I knew it.
Sure enough, the secret club has dolls nailed to the wall too. That must be the nail man's calling card. They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. I can't find a pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to the culprit. Let's try checking someplace else.
It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old.
And a cartoon character!
His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails.
I think we can
There
count
isn't
those
much
fairly
bleeding,
easily.
so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not
Does he
too
also have
shabby.
rope around the throat?
Oh, there are marks
Yeah!
on him. Signs that he was strangled.
Exact same shit.
The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
the most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. I'm such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim.
I
to
just
death,
realized I'm gonna get to
and then
hold
entered
hands
the
with my
room
boyfie at
afterward.
some point.
But why? Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult could probably pass through.
The priest. It's the priest.
By the way, Yuma, did you notice the nail below the vent?
Below the vent?
Does it have the yellow shit on it too?
Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
They were used to climb.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
They were used to climb.
Another reason?
Nails. Climbing nails, climbing nails, climbing nails, climbing nails, climbing nails.
I think that's about it.
Oh yeah,
That
let
should
us
do
know
it.
what you
There
want the
isn't much
next
else to
incentive to
investigate.
be.
I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition. It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
So you're gonna give me a discounted
People
price
do
then?
not believe what they cannot
Because
see.
you had to do less work than usual?
I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District. I have
go
an
to the
idea
mansion.
of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Okay. I'm gonna change the incentive. You come change it.
The
That's
building
kind of
we're
what
heading to is
review
access to
reviews
the
was.
Ginma
We were gonna
district.
watch our old
Let's hurry there.
video reviews since we had showed y'all the Moss one. But yeah, you can do a watch party kind of thing. Y'all submit things you want us to watch and we just have a list of stuff to react to. What was that giggle? Where am I going? I need to go up, I think. This way? Let's go! Yeah! I would say Ratter playing a VR horror game would be fun, but since she can't see the chat, I kind of messes with the whole vibe of the channel. Could roll that into one, actually. I would be there to read chat for her. Yeah, any sort of VR thing, it would be me playing, but he would be in charge of chat. Yeah, similar to Moss.
Which, guys, oh my lord.
I don't think they saw the tail, but both Banjo and Dennis decided this was the perfect moment to walk in front of us across this very narrow gap. That is far too short. What? What you doing here? What you doing here? You bimbo? You dum-dum? Ah! Fubuki, I've been looking into the Nailman case.
What a coincidence! I too am looking into something. The fossil of the primeval radiant dragon.
Sure. I know if I were to see media share, I would not understand what that means. Like a watch party, or like, what would y'all say is the best term for describing what we're talking about? Where y'all essentially select videos for us to watch and react to. As Banda said, duck cameos, always welcome. Reaction content. Rather, I think that's just a watch party. That's what I said. Watch party. Yee. There we go. I like it. Does that make sense for you? Or do you not like it?
Yeah, and we can, while people are trying to like queue up videos that they want us to watch, we can just have our views or whatever.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Y'all start thinking about what you want.
What a coincidence! I too am looking into something. The fossil of the primeval radiant dragon. I hope both our investigations succeed.
Oh, right. Me too. That's the lady that talked about the place being closed down. Gima District sure is beautiful, isn't it? The exact opposite of Kamasaki next door. Window shopping is fun and all, but make sure you stop by the cafe. I would also recommend the art gallery, but unfortunately it's closed right now. I see, thank you.
So?
He's just like one of those villagers that stands by the entrance and happily provides info.
NPC as fuck. Tired of walking. Break at the cafe. Yeah, we're not getting cafe. Cafe coffee. We are investigating. What you doing?
Which one do I choose?
Of jellyfish? I wonder what she's thinking about. She choosing an umbrella? What's happening here? Construction site. Sounds like someone punched a peacekeeper at the clock tower. Damn, what an idiot. Alright.
Why do you look so guilty, Master?
Oh!
Seems like they're restoring the building.
I get it.
It rains 24/7. No wonder the place is a wreck.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad for erosion. This is true. With the Discord activity, we can all watch the video you are watching in the VC. So with the app, we can just give you a list of videos, and as you add videos on the Discord activity, they're added to the playlist, so it's actually pretty easy to use.
Interesting.
Heading to the mansion. Look at us go. My house is so big, I just can't keep it clean. Should I hire another housekeeper?
Look at Mr. Moneybags. I wonder if I should haunt him.
Huh?
Huh? You can haunt people other than me?
I'll boom kill you!
You're such an idiot, Master. You're not gonna stop me? Like I would go haunt someone else.
A question mark! You know what that means! Side quest, sidey quest, side quest. Give me something to do, please. Doesn't she seem a bit uneasy? Like she might fall over at any moment?
Come on.
You really can't help yourself when it comes to the ladies, can you?
It isn't like that. Talk to the woman! Excuse me, is something wrong? You seem upset. Huh? Who are you? I'm kind of a detective.
In training.
A detective, I see.
Well?
So, is something wrong?
Well, actually, I've run away from home. And I'm at a loss about what to do next. Oh!
Let's solve this thing!
This smells like a case! Let's hear her out, Master.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might be right. I should avoid getting involved, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just left it alone.
Well?
Could you give me some more details? Well, I'm the daughter of a merchant who does business throughout Kanai Ward. Due to the family circumstances, it was decided that I would have an arranged marriage. Thinking of what's best for my family, I should accept the proposal. But my suitor is an awful person. I heard it with my own ears. He said he was only using my father.
Huh?
Huh? Then why not talk to your father about it? There's nothing I can do without proof. Besides, my father is very keen on him. When I told my father I didn't want to get married, he yelled at me and said I shouldn't cause trouble.
I see.
So that's why you ran away from home.
Aww.
How lame. Let's get out of here.
We can't do that. Having to marry an evil man sounds terrible.
Leaving home has given me some time to think. I want to try talking to my father.
But if I went back now, I don't think we could have a civil conversation.
I'm terribly sorry to ask, but could you take this letter to my father for me?
Sure. I shall be your delivery man, your mail man, your nail mail man. There's a puppo here. You can't tell, all you see is the fox that I'm tugging on. Can you see his snoot? Dennis, come here. Come here. Come here, Dennis. You can see some teeth-ins. I like drone umbrella, even though it's perfectly achievable, and this confirms we have failed as a society. Agreed! These drone umbrellas are incredible.
I'll reward you for your trouble.
Say!
Does this chick think detectives are errand boys?
We can't just leave her like this.
Huh? That's my master! Simping over every woman he meets and making their wishes come true.
It's not like that.
All right.
Okay, I'll help you.
Thank you so much. My father should be in front of Kanai Station around now.
Hey!
It'd be a good idea to ask what he looks like, right? The station is a busy place after all.
That's true.
That's true. What exactly does your father look like? Ah!
He should be wearing a suit. Navy blue from head to toe. It's his favorite.
I see.
Thank you. Oh god. This dog is like the definition of a bull in a china shop. He sits down with no regard of where his ass is going, and then he knocks into furniture and shoves it around. He tries to go under our whole setup here and knocks into everything along the way because he's too damn tall. He don't know where any of his body parts are. He just don't know. Okay. We're doing this immediately. Because if you don't, they disappear. You can see him popping up behind the couch.
Dennis!
He's trying to chew the ear off of this fox.
Come here! Come here, give me that!
You do not get to annihilate the fox. Dennis!
Bring me that fox. Get the fox. Go get it. Go get the fox.
Is this one marked? I think that's leading me back to like the main case. That's not what I'm trying to do. Hey, Claire's back. Nice to have you. We're used to having total short shits for dogs. We are. You do know he's not supposed to be on the furniture. It's true. Some good teeths. Yeah. All you saw were teeths. Okay, so he's around the station. Which means I gotta go out this way. You know what, I should just take the bus. Let's go up to the station. Yeah. Station time. Seems intuitive, but I wonder how the drone would be able to correct for the way the wind catches the umbrella. That's even a hard thing for humans to control, let alone a tiny drone. True enough. Alright, he's in all navy, huh? Entirely navy suit. It's not gonna be this guy. I'll probably die before I see the world beyond these tricks. Living out your whole life confined in Kanai Ward is a lonely proposition, don't you think? I guess so.
Of course you don't get it, Master. You came from the other side of the tracks.
True enough. Double checking on how the fox is faring. I doubt this guy is it. Yeah, I talked to him before. He was outside of the station, right? What is this? What is this level? And how does we get there? Ah! The ultimate boyfie. The forever date. Is this a stepladder or a regular ladder?
Come on!
Stop right there, Master. Any further and you'll stop being a detective altogether.
That is definitely a Phoenix Wright reference. Haha. ladder! Of course I'd find a ladder. Yes. Uh-oh. Banjo's getting involved in the fox situation. Lord, why was that so squealy? Okay, we have found the other level. Let's see here. The front entrance to the station is currently under construction, so please use the rear entrance.
If no one's coming or going, why all the construction?
What kind of construction is being done? I hear there's going to be more important in importing and exporting, so there are always expansion projects. Dennis, you're getting my fingies. I found him! A completely navy blue suit. Could this be the merchant girl's father? Is the man with him the client's suitor?
I bet he is. He even looks evil.
No.
We can't tell just from appearances. Anyway, let's try talking with them. Excuse me. Who are you? If you don't mind, we're in the middle of an important conversation. I have a letter for you from your daughter. What did you say? You know my daughter's whereabouts? These voices.
Well?
Yes, but would you please read the letter first? You're not actually listening to this guy, are you, sir? I'll see for myself. This is without a doubt. Oh no, it's the dad now. This is without a doubt her. It's very different. Her handwriting. There must be some kind of a mistake. I would never mistake my daughter's handwriting. I'm afraid that if what's written here is true, this marriage cannot be allowed to continue. Oh, and I almost got away with it too.
He's not even trying to hide it. He sounds like some second-rate cartoon villain.
No point in playing pretend anymore. The scam's over the moment they start to doubt you. Later, chumps!
Whoa!
Hey, wait! There's no need to follow him. Thank you for delivering this letter.
No.
It was nothing. I'll try talking to my daughter. Allow me to properly thank you another day.
Yes.
Sure.
For now.
Let's go report to the client. Bless you, Dennis.
And that's what happened.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that arranged marriage anymore. I'm sure it's exhilarating to just see me wag a toy around, and you have very little evidence the actual dog is there, aside from the squeaks. And maybe a tail and some teeths. Really? Then my father actually believed me. I think I'll go home now. Thank you so much for everything. I hope it goes well.
Well, we did our part. Who cares what happens next?
No.
We're involved now, so I'd like for her to be happy.
Huh? Oh, I get it. That must be the way of the simp.
Why do you keep calling me that? Dennis isn't real. I'm insane. What do you call this snoot? This snoot right here. Oh, look at that little head. Look at that head. That's a real ass dog. Give me that fox. I'm getting an arm workout, y'all. Lordy. Yeah, I win. What? 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 Clearly a puppet. Okay. Can I talk to everybody here? Talk to that guy, talk to that lady. There's someone over here. This guy! Excuse you all. How dare you do that? This is Montclair Street. As you can see, it's a high-class residential neighborhood. You appear to be quite poor. Your kind don't belong here.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Come on!
What a dick! I hope the serial killer goes after him next.
Nice. Hello. Seems like nothing's happened. My coworker just took off to investigate. You're not going? Even if I did, there's no point. Best to just leave everything to Amaterasu Court.
Hey! Master! I'd never forgive you if you became this boring.
Alright, let's check out this mansion. Apparently Twitter
There's
just
a large
rebranded
mansion
X.
beyond
Yeah,
the
I
gate
saw
over
that.
there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
It's closed.
2 X's away
as
from a
expected.
rebrand that would have grabbed my interest. Nice in space. Yeah!
Are you sure?
Them strong thighs. Yes!
Wait!
Lara's the best. I'm a fan of Halara.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
You are a ghost, Shinigami.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
Yes.
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
Yes! You gonna karate chop this tape too? Haha! Nice chop.
The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
This is why he's sus.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said
Chew off
did
the
make
ear,
sense.
Dennis.
He's been obsessed with the
Makes that to hear
Nailman
you.
and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
It is
That's
sus, though.
right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master?
Yes.
I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Creepy.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
Nice. You tried real hard, didn't you?
So this is the study where the crime took place.
I got
it's
splattered
open.
with spit.
I
blood.
wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
We hold on hands again! Oh, he looks so
Don't
excited.
make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Yeah. Why am I the one entertaining the dog and playing the game? Why am I doing both jobs? Why? Aha. My fox is my fox. Checking around the entrance. Alright, let's check out the vent initially.
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the fence, like something scraped against it.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
You making
Laura,
short
can
jokes?
you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Yen.
You're charging me for it?
I jest.
I'm liking Halara more and more.
The marks in the
trying to chew
vent
the
seem
ear
to
off.
be left by strings rubbing against it.
Just a Foxy's favorite ear.
Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Yen as a reward.
Dennis, no.
I'm kidding, a headache.
Puppo gets the spills.
This is...
Ah! The door to the study, we left it open just in case. It's always good to be wary of sudden attacks. Never let your guard down. Right, got it.
It's because of the teaching of yours truly. You're welcome, Master.
anything else we can see from here? Alright, let's post-cognate it. Oop!
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again.
So were the other ones on the
Even if
wall?
the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit
There's
to
this
the
one on
room.
the ground too.
There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one
Laura
difference.
already said that.
The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse.
At least that's what they
I
said.
have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket.
There we
No
go.
detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
You just went feeling up her titty.
Huh?
Was that a cat?
What's this?
Why you got a picture of a cat?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
It's Laura's kitty.
Oh, this is it.
Adore.
You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the Peacekeepers fabricated?
The Peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
No. It's Laura's kitty.
That's...
Screw shut from the inside. Impossible for the person to go through. There's a mark as a thin string rubbed against it. Okay, that's all they wanted me to look at here.
It can't
All right.
be. Yep, it's nothing.
Let's take a short break. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and then we will continue. BRB. have returned. Let us continue. Let's check this area near the hallway. Bookshelf. Trinket not here. Dennis, back up. Give her space. All these books are lined up so neatly. Come on, Trinket. Come on. Good girl, Dennis. Leave her be. Stuff has continued.
Well, I was trying to protect against my baby girl. Go to get.
You'll hear this little girl.
Poor Tinket. Poor Tinket.
This is the first day we've allowed her to not have the muzzle on while Dennis is around.
She hasn't been too bad. She's been doing pretty good. Good girl, Tinket. Good girl. Good girl. I know it's tough. You're antisocial. I understand. Good girl.
Okay, let's see what they were saying. Here we go. Oh, she's jumping down. Let's see. All these books lined up so neatly, covered in dust. Nobody's touched them for a long time, meaning they won't help us. Okay. Anything else to look at here? Let's post-cognited. Oop! There's some books highlighted. Some highlighted books.
Yeah.
Even in the past, several books lined on the shelf. I checked, but it doesn't seem like anything's different between then and now. Why are those books highlighted?
I see.
In that case. Probably not related to the case. Lame. Why'd you make them all glowy then? Doll on the wall.
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes.
It's true.
Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I wanna put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Lovely.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Really?
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain.
Interesting.
The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me.
Is there something in there?
Huh?
Reach in there.
There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. It looks like a string rubbed against it.
Put your fingies in there.
How did this mark get here?
And a string against the vent? Is that on the opposite wall? Not the opposite wall, but it is opposite-ish.
Oh!
Landscape paintings and extravagant frames are on display. All these paintings look incredibly expensive.
However,
They're counterfeits. Not a single one is genuine. It doesn't look like there's anything relevant to the case here. Let's investigate elsewhere. It's a carefully organized bookshelf. Looks like all the novels belong to the same series. The Go-In Saga.
Yeah.
I believe this series has more than 150 volumes. Unfortunately, the author has passed away. It's a shame the story never saw an ending. Dennis, leave it be. He's doing the ancient things towards Trinket. She's trying to relax. Hey, babe. Can you call Dennis, please? Trinket trying to relax, and Dennis is inching.
Oh!
Two extraordinarily thick books are stacked on the desk. These books are in great condition aside from some dust. They look completely untouched.
It's me.
Trinket, we're trying to give you space. Don't fall. Come here. Come here, Tiki. A good girl. A good girl, Tiki. He probably wanted to seem knowledgeable. They haven't been moved for a while. They're probably not related to the case. Thank you, girl. Alright. Let's pose cognate it. Okay, dolls on the floor.
Oh!
Several dolls have been nailed to the floor. After the clock tower and the secret club, this makes 3. Doesn't make it any less creepy though.
It's me.
Now's not the time to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve this case. Alright.
I see.
The dolls have nothing in common. I don't see any unusual markings
It
either.
appears.
Nothing to do with the case then. There is just like a disembodied arm over here.
What does that mean?
There's an expensive looking landscape painting, but it's tilted. I wonder why. Could this be related to the locked room?
It appears.
Doubtful. Judging by the marks on the wall, I'd say this painting was hung at an angle. The peacekeepers must have altered it by mistake during their investigation. How confusing. A series of books is arranged neatly on the shelf. There's no indication the books have been moved. I don't think they're related to the case. I agree. Let's look somewhere else. The books aren't as stacked anymore. Two extraordinarily thick books are placed on the desk. It doesn't look like the books were stacked when the body was found.
Well,
the peacekeepers must have stacked them. Good grief. What a bunch of amateurs. The placement seems to be the only thing that's changed. I don't think this will help with the case. I don't know. Seems sus. Let's check out this. The fish tank. Chat is connected. We're reconnected. What happened? Are y'all there? What's going on? Tell me you're here.
That's true.
There are fish in the tank. It doesn't seem like they've been cared for since the owner was killed. They're looking pretty bad. If it's been several months, I'm surprised these fish are even alive. Holy moly. Inside the tank, some kind of secret passage.
yeah.
Would be interesting. It doesn't appear to be related to the case. Dennis, what do you have? What are you eating? big doofus. Big old doofus. A projector? Ooh, that is on the opposite wall from the doll, though.
That's right.
There's a projector installed in the center of the bookcase. I'd like to take a look, but I can't reach it.
That's right.
Laura, could you please take a look around the projector?
Very well.
Sure. Give me a moment. The projector is pretty dusty. Doesn't seem to have been used since before the incident. So it's probably got nothing to do with the case. Don't you say that! Oh, switch. Is chat reconnected? Nobody said anything. Are we still going? Whoa. Projector's on. Whoa! It's Albudamus. Huh?
Yeah.
Hi. Okay, cool. Scrolling shorts. No worries. I just got a notification that chat disconnected and successfully reconnected, but I had not seen any chat since that moment, so I was worried it wasn't actually working.
Okay.
It's a lamp. The light's on right now.
Say,
Make sure to use proper lighting in addition to these kinds of lighting, as eye strain may occur.
Who are you talking to, Shinigami? Nice. Let's actually do this. Post-cognate it up. There's a switch for the projector on the desk. Looks like it was set to off when the corpse was found. Okay. The sky was not on.
Oh!
The lamp's light is pointed at the table. It probably wasn't turned on at the time. I don't see anything suspicious. Doesn't seem like the lamp is related to the case. Why the glowy bucks? There's a huge tank here, but there aren't any fish inside. Living things can't be seen through post-cognition. It doesn't have that ability. Oh, can't even see deficients. Alright, how about the projector? The projector is installed in the center of the bookcase. It wasn't on when the corpse was found.
You'll never reach it, Master. I'll check it out for you.
Well, did you find anything unusual?
Nope. Everything is extremely usual and unrelated to the case.
Yay! So glad I found nothing. Corpse's original location. Marks.
That's true.
This is where the witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
It seems very likely. Post-cognated up. Yeah, this is... You seemed vertical at first, though. Look, it's all dripping. These are dripping, and then these are after the fact on the legs. I think they're using a nail gun. It's not a hammer.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look... There's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
Thin string?
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
The victim was a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you
That's
mean?
what I was thinking. Some are just further
The
in
nails
than
driven
others.
into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
He was standing when those happened.
That's
You can
not
tell
the
from the
only
way the drips
unnatural
are.
thing. Take a look at the blood.
The doy!
The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
No.
That's disturbing.
I think he was shot with a nail gun. And then once he was on the floor, he got nailed down on the lower side.
Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Yay! That's an A-OK for the investigation here.
Huzzah!
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out.
Wow.
Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I've already paid you $5.5 million.
I'll figure it out
or
myself.
agreed to pay you $5.5 million. Come on.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Wait!
Yeah, the coat strings are a lot. They have a mind of their own. Dennis, what are you chewing on now? I can't see it. Alright, I'm thinking this might be a good place to call it for tonight. Because I'm worried that if we go to the next section, it'll take a while, and I've had a pretty long, busy day. Had some driving, and then I was photographing for 4 hours, and then driving another hour home. So, I only got home like 45 minutes before the stream began, and I left home at 10:30, so I'm kind of thinking I want to give myself a little bit of time to relax before bed. So, I think we're going to call it there for tonight. We have investigated 2 of the previous Nailman killings. 1 more left to go.
Huh?
What? I selected this door.
Say,
What voice? What voice? Alright, we're gonna leave it there. Okay, so that's it for us tonight. Chill Pill will be reading more Hurry Purder tomorrow night on the Discord, so be ready for that. And then on Wednesday, it will be either Metroid or Phoenix Wright. We still have to figure out which one because of the weird... Dennis. So many chords that you're trying to undo right now. Lordy. Okay. Sorry. He almost completely unplugged a couple of things that would have been very important. Yeah, Wednesday we'll let you know which one it's gonna be, and then on Friday we'll be back with more Fallout 4, and then of course next Monday, back with more of this. I'm really enjoying this game. I know it can be kind of boring sometimes just to like listen to people talk, but I really enjoy trying to figure out what the heck in hay is going on. I find it fun. So it'll be good. It'll be fun. I'm excited. Alright guys, that's it for us tonight. Like we always say, sleep tight and don't let the nail man bite. See ya!